Yo, what is up, Splzxh Nation? It's your boy Splzxh here, and I'm back here with another banger YouTube video. Now in this banger right here, as you guys can tell by the title and thumbnail, I played the one and only Loading DF. Now this gameplay right here, it was nothing short of intense. Hey, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it went down to the wire. Overall, it was just a great game. But before we get into this video, before we get into anything regarding the gameplay, I just want to tell each and every one of you, thank you for all the support. I'm gonna stay consistent. All that I ask is that you guys keep supporting me on this grind. But without further ado, before we get into this video, I need each and every one of you to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and make sure those post notifications are turned on. That way you can become a part of the best nation on YouTube, my guy. But a quick note about the gameplay, I didn't know they were pulling up until the last minute, so when I saw them, I started recording late. So that's why the gameplay starts off so early. But hey, I think this is enough talking, so let's go ahead and get straight into this banger.
I bet you don't know, I bet you don't know. Yeah, when I was with her, she didn't know I could see through her. See through her. Said that you go, like what did you want?
Alright, so to start it off, I got a nice and easy 3. Loading's taking the ball. He decides to push the ball up in a fast pace. He takes Rowdy off the dribble on his right side. He then gets an opening. We cut it off. He steps back for a wide open and an easy green fade. That was mediocre defense, but that was great offense. Now we're taking the ball up. My whole game plan is just to take what they give me, but somehow Loading gets the ball back off of a bump steal ankle breaker. They now have the ball again at the top of the key. It's 3-3. We know we need to stop, but Loading pulls a good shot on Rowdy and gets an easy 3 to put them up 6-3. As you guys can see, we're back on offense. I'm telling them we need to score. Just take what they give you. Loading then reaches and then they call a foul. I'm telling them in the party, stay calm, stay patient. We're gonna get a stop. We're gonna score. Rose then inbounds me the ball. I'm taking the ball up the court. I then get the first step on Loading. 2K then gives me a blow by. I take advantage and I take the easy dunk, even though we're still down 6-5. They have the ball again. I'm telling them the same thing in the party. We're gonna get a stop. Just stay consistent on defense. Rowdy then decides to press the ball, which then gives Loading another peek for a wide open 3, but he then misses the big time fade. Rose then brings down the ball, passes it to me. I then decide to pass fake. I take a few dribbles, curry slide, green. That green gave us the lead we needed, which put us up 8-6. I'm preaching the same thing in the party. Do not give up any 3. Honcho is now trying to inbound the ball to Loading. Rowdy's cutting it off. Loading then catches the ball. He then takes the ball up against Rowdy. He has the right side, fades. He ends up missing a big time fade. Honcho then comes down with the rebound. He then resets the ball back to Loading. Loading then gets an inch of space off the curry slide. 8 seconds left on the clock. Loading is trying his hardest to force an opening. With 5 seconds left, he chunks up a lob. We then come down with a much needed stop. Me and Rowdy end up pushing the break. We're nice and easy too. That go ahead bucket puts us up 10-6. We're back on defense once again. Loading's pushing the break. He has the right side, decides to fade. Loading ends up failing to convert a much needed 3. Rowdy's pushing the break. Loading then picks up on Rowdy. Rowdy then decides to create some type of offense. They end up reaching on Rowdy, telling them in the party, just take what the defense gives you. So now Rowdy's resetting the offense, trying to figure out how we're gonna score. Like I said earlier, I just kept pretty much preaching the same thing the entire game, so that made getting stops and scoring buckets pretty easy. I passed the ball to Rowdy. There's about 10 seconds left on the clock. He's just trying to find some way to get open. He then gets an opening. He then quick stop, shoot the ball. It's not green, but it's green, yo. Puts us up 13-6. As you guys can see, we're back on defense. Pretty much have the game secured at this point. All we have to do is stay consistent on defense and rotate. Honcho then throws a full court heave to Loading. Loading then converts on the other end. He gets a nice and easy dunk. At this rate, anything off a grand bet. So I'm telling Rose in the party, let me go crazy. Let me ISO this man Loading. Loading then proceeds to full court press me. He then tries to get a bump steal for pick animation. I have the lane, they collapse. I then dot Rowdy for the wide open 3, but Rowdy ends up failing to convert. Rose then pulls down the board. Dots me for the wide open 3 and it's a big green. We have an 8-point lead. We're playing no game. At this rate, all we have to do is hold the lead, and all we have to do now is keep scoring the ball. We're back on defense. Loading is pushing the break. All we're doing is trailing him. Loading then decides to bring the ball right back out. He then steps back, makes his way back to the top of the key, fades, and that's big greens on him. I'm not about to allow them to mount a comeback. I tell Rowdy and Rose, give me the ball and get out the way. I know their first instinct is to play the 3, so then I blow right by them for an easy dunk. That now puts us up 18-11. We need 1 3 just to put this game away. Now they're inbounding the ball. Now we're pressing as much as we can because we do not want them getting any 3. Rowdy's now pressing the ball as much as he can, trying his hardest to force any type of bump steal. Rose then reads the lanes perfectly and gets a lane steal. Rose then lets it fly for game and then forces a heavily contested 3. Honcho then comes down with the board, pushes the break. He then crosses the half-court line, proceeds to stop, obviously telling us that he's trying to get up a 3. All we're doing at this rate is playing 3D. Rose wraps around again and gets another lane. Rose then dots me. I pull up from Southern Ukraine and that's big greens. But yeah, you guys, this is basically the end of the video. If you made it to this part of the video, comment go down in the comment section for me so I know that you made it. And if you are new to the channel, make sure that you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. That way we can grow together and we can keep grinding together. But again, guys, I appreciate the support. I'm telling you, I really do. Lately, I've been having fun just making content that you guys enjoy, as well as myself. Big things are coming for us all 2021. I just gotta stay locked and committed. But again, I love you guys for real. And I'll see you weirdos in the next banger.